see. Recently, a large amount of divine dew, beyond the usual supply, I've looked into it. The amount on the streets has spiked, but Ravion's controlled source checks out clean. It's like this extra supply appeared out of thin air. Most of it's moving through.
I assume someone's using the dew to manipulate public
and fan rumors. People are saying the divine...
Can you trace where these black market supplies started?
I have a few leads. Former military officers, and...
Théodore and Valara's former subordinates.
You catch on quick, Captain Indris.
You dare defy me?
Why? My child, things are different now.
Fool! Only noble lineage.
Ridiculous! The divine...
Captain Indris.
I'm looking into irregularities.
I was merely teaching this.
That's not true! He tried to take the dew I bought while shouting about...
I'll be going now.
Thank you, Captain Indris.
Wait. What's this about buying divine dew? It should be
I heard it's running out. That soon only the nobles. So I bought some.
Who's spreading such rumor?
I'm afraid to...
Don't be. We're not here to punish you. We're here to...
All right. It's the priestesses at the Lunar Assault. I'm just repeating what I heard. They said that when the Queen died, the divine... They also said that Lord Ravion claimed there was a new world waiting. And the ones who believed him and went up.
The logic has holes. But I admit...
So many people started doubting.
Listen. I've returned from the surface. The curse is soon. No assail will need to...
Really? But Lady Delia said she's the one I bought the...
Where does she operate?
At the Lunar Assaulter. There's a secret...
Understood.
Captain Indris, what's the truth?
Just wait. The truth will reveal...
Brothers and sisters, behold, the radiance of true divine dew. You've all been deceived by Ravion. The truth is this.
Enough lies.
Indris, Ravion's lapdog. Seize...
This is as far as you go.
No more lies. Tell us.
I have...
Do you think being stubborn will get you...
My faith is unshaken.
Die? Who spoke of killing? Ravion has 1,000 ways to make you speak.
You're bluffing. He wouldn't.
Do you really want to test that belief?
The Queen. Her Majesty. It's Lord Théodore. He's hiding in the Burning Hollow.
He disappeared after the dragon left. It makes sense now. I'll have Delia taken away, and then we'll go straight to Théodore. I learned from Ravion. Effective, it seems. Ravion inherited Serelith's cunning. He disarms with charm before striking.
He sounds quite skilled.
Ravion's more complicated than anyone imagines, but now's not the time to...
This is as far as you go. is as far as you go.
I have prevailed.
All of you. Will you destroy our people's future again?
No, Thaydor. The real threat to South Thorin is the unchecked distribution of...
You're blind. You have no idea the burden we carry. You just happened to meet a lucky mage who fixed your problem. And now look at you. You parade around like some savior. Spouting, go above ground, you say. As if we haven't tried. The sunlight scorches. And look what happened days ago. The curse spiked, and the corruption spread.
Which is exactly why the usage of the Divine Doom must be stopped. It offers comfort, but at the price of our...
There you go again, with your fine speeches. You tell a dying man. Don't you tell us to go to the surface. It'll be fine. You promise them sunlight and salvation, but give them nothing, so why not the Divine Dew? At least the Divine Dew grants relief.
Relief that twists and mutates your body.
Yet still, it quenches thirst, eases... A moment of peace is better than a life. Your self-righteous dreams are what tore apart the...
Sorry to cut in. I know I may not grasp the full weight of your grief, General. Isn't the most important thing to lift the punishment and curse you've...
Another youth with a smart mouth. The dream you speak of is built upon the illusory vision of breaking the curse. You've destroyed the very foundation, and now there's nothing left but chaos. Mad.
With the dragon gone, the Divine Dew is disappearing. It can't last. And when it finally runs dry, what...
But that...
You're willing to let everyone die just to preserve what once was...
That's nothing but selfishness.
You... Wait. You're not...
My name is Aaron. It might sound arrogant for me to introduce myself this way, but I think you'll want... I'm from the Dark Forest. Since birth, I've been called the Scion of the Lucent Tree. As Masati's proxy, I've witnessed Indris's journey of atonement on behalf of your people, and I've come, as her envoy, to end this misguided...
Scion of the Lucent, the Three Sieges, the Dark Forest, ancient homeland, then...
Masati and Merlin have both seen to it, and if you still have doubts, then come and feel it for yourself.
Let's return. We'll end the mistakes of the past as...
Let's move. We've waited long enough. Follow me. I can sense a place where the...
This used to be where Serelith's statue stood.
The statue was built over a convergence of...
Fitting. She was the one who led her people in their stand against the... Shall we begin the spell?
It should be done here. How should I describe it? It's like when we first used the Earth Essence. Magister, can you offer me some guidance? Ah, I see. The restored Sylvan Egg is the perfect medium for spreading. This time, it's the exact opposite of our previous encounter with the elemental spirits. Then, with the restored Sylvan Egg as the core, under Merlin's guide...
The return of South Thorin. I understand.
I can feel it from this sapling. It shares the same origin as the loot. The Earth's energy is flowing back, slowly returning to... And the people, this land, The Lucent Tree loves them still. I can feel it. I can feel it too. Masati is welcoming Indris. You seem troubled.
No. I'm relieved. When I saw the out-of-place elemental spirits before, I had a similar feeling. Salthoran, Thedor's accusations against I was born here, in a sail, carrying dreams and chasing those dreams. I wounded the very hearts that had already endured Sarilith, Valara, Thedor, Sage Ta. Their grief, their bitter, but also an incredible. The surface life I fantasized about was the true homeland they were forced to leave.
Maybe that's why Masati chose to plant a new Lucent Tree here. If it were just about ending the punishment, she could have simply lifted the curse. But she did more. She reconnected the ley lines and blessed this place with new. There were mistakes, false paths, but now it leads to something new. Yes, Salthoran was born from pain, and though a kingdom carved from sorrow, but still a kingdom of its own. Even with hearts full of sorrow and unrest, their struggle must have
Even if we lost our way, time now, this tree, this skin.
The curse. It's broken. I felt the shift and dropped everything the moment I sensed it.
We had it under control. You should return.
How stern, Indris. Can't a concerned you could also take this opportunity to introduce the breathtaking...
Please don't refer to me that way.
Apologies, truly. You...
Thedor is very much alive. He's standing.
Yes, still crying over that sapling. He didn't even act this way, but enough of the teasing. Back when you defeated my mother and left her... I'm going to ask it again. You've walked the surface and visited Ivory Shade. You've endured Misati's trial. Now tell me, what?
I didn't get the chance to tell you about the Hypogean's deceit. And if you heard our talk just now, does that mean you arrived before we cast the spell?
I was just concerned for the people's well-being. Such harsh accusations.
Forget it. I'll answer your question. My decision has not changed. I believe many will find joy in the sunlight, with the earth beneath their feet. They'll thrive among flowers and trees, like Feli, who barely saw the sun before it. But I understand the meaning behind your question now. Some will find the surface too bright, too loud, too restless. The waters may be pure, cold, and gentle. Some may even resist the instinctual love for greenery. And, of course, many will remain. That, too, is part of the work that... But everything else?
Ah, so let the dreamers chase the sky. I dare say, that's the kind of art.
The lucent tree of the dark forest belongs this sapling before us, and it's also the Assail's homeland. Let's start nurturing it now.
I'm a little nervous.
Good. What's wrong, Zany? You seem jittery. Oh, by the way, what did Evie finally decide?
Her plan isn't that taxing at all. Hyla and I will be handling all the crafting, weapons, and materials. She said that the Empire is insisting she babysit us for a bit. But hey, if we don't blow anything up or start a rebellion, Brimstone gets to run its... I'll admit that she's darn good at her job. Runs things... Anyway, Evie pretty much has handled all the disasters that Eldrick left behind. That's the idea. The investor will hopefully fund the village's development. The investor Evie found is supposedly more suitable for... Evie was supposed to join us today, but she had to... Hyla's terrible with strangers. So,
Honestly, neither the Magister nor I have much experience with investors, but... Yes, the only person we know with business experience... Zany, what's the name of this?
He's called Bailran. I heard he's a middle-aged man who's easy to talk. He'll arrive around noon. I have some time left to memorize and practice. Are all Lightbearer investors so ostentatious? What? Is this a trick? I always heard mages... Wait, the two kids with him are so... Well, I guess I can't talk.
Well, don't be so shocked, Zany. Although I am a bit surprised. Remember, they're investors first.
Apologies for my rudeness. I just didn't expect. Anyway, so, hey, what do people usually call Celestials?
No, I should be the one apologizing. I'm Belred, and you must be Miss Zany. Please, no need. It's my fault for not planning properly. The ship I reserved was late, so I used my special way of traveling.
We couldn't find a nice carriage, or any pure white horses, and we didn't, so he simply used magic to get here. Typical Bailran. Might as well have flown over. Bailran...
Yes, these two are Elijah and Lila.
Not really friends. More like acquaintances. More like former colleagues. In reality, I think he wanted to say lackeys, or maybe pests. We didn't want to come either, especially with Merlin here. It's all Bailran's fault.
Oh, I didn't expect you to be here, my dear Merlin.
So, Archon, Bailran, Lila, and Elijah all know the...
You don't need to use any titles for us. You're Hammy, right?
Yes, I'm Hammy. Nice to meet you, Bailran.
Here comes Bailran's classic charm. He looks friendly enough, but I trust him about as far as I'd trust Diurnal in a room full of other people's spouses. Well, Bailran abandoned his duty as a Celestial to walk in this mortal world as a... Elijah and I are here to try and correct this...
Everyone's a critic. Don't worry about the... We've wasted enough time. Why don't we get to the point?
You can just call me Zany. So, Bailran, which aspect of our operations are you interested in? Yeah, I memorized all the lines Evie gave me. Whether it be Celestials or Grand Merchants, it's better to show them what we dwarves are really...
Yes, straightforward relationships are the best and most trustworthy. Give me plain talk over flattery. I'm glad we're on the same page. I've no doubt that our cooperation will go smoothly. What? This is how normal business negotiations go.
Perhaps your courtly manners and silver tongue could easily lead to misunderstandings.
Where should we start, Zany?
Evie must have introduced our situation to you. How we've launched a new partnership model and a unique standard for selecting new ores.
Yes, that's what intrigued me about this venture. I've heard that the new alloys and metals you provide here require additional...
Yes, please follow me. We've... Currently, about 2/3 of our raw ores are carried here.
Do you mean increasing the mining in this?
Yes. In this way, processing and forging can be carried out directly underground. Because currently, everything is transported to the surface first, where we will...
Yes, I understand the new metals and materials are still being tested and stabilized. I'm also looking forward to this new cooperation with South Orin and what it can bring forth in the future. No need to worry. Salthorin is still being internally... Before coming here, both Evie and General Hogan informed me of their circumstances.
In that case, maybe I can make a few introductions. Ravion and Indris have expressed...
Private introductions before establishing official diplomatic relations. Please arrange our meeting at your earliest convenience. I look forward to...
Leave it to me.
Chippy doesn't know what to say, but Bailran doesn't really look like... Dino looked like the classic playboy type. He was indifferent to everything except parties and hypogeans. How can I describe Bailran? Chippy knows what you mean. It seems like Bailran is interested in everything. His concern for these everyday affairs makes him...
Well, he gave up the prestige and honor of being a Celestial. After the Divine War, he gave up all his responsibilities as a Celestial. Because he gave up his Celestial past, he was able to focus. This went on for a long time, and he gradually became a well-known investor in the Empire. For a Celestial to forget one's duties and care only for mortal affairs is the epitome of failure. And if he did not succeed at all in the mortal realm, then he'd be a failure times... We've been watching over Bailran's retirement for a while without acting. The Hypogeans have returned. It's time for him to come out of...
Well, maybe your reminders are a bit too... Wait, Magister, did you just hear that?
I suppose even I have to work.
The battlefield, a state of art.
Victory looks good on me.
That took a while. The earthquake must have spooked them, and they ran out here. Luckily, we were here to stop them. Is everyone okay?
No cracks in the walls or floor. And there was a lot of shaking, though. How...
Our miners are experienced and have been through earthquakes before, but that one was way too...
Let's go inside and take a look then. If someone needs help...
I can't possibly ask you to help.
We're wasting time. Didn't you say you wanted... When there's a disaster, every hand is needed. Let's go.
Thank you.
That earthquake came too fast. Ugh.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. As soon as the earthquake hit, I dropped to the floor. That doesn't make sense. There was no warning. Earthquakes usually give warning signs. Sometimes even happen, but this earthquake came out of nowhere. Bam! If it were normal, I wouldn't have gotten hurt. I didn't hurt my kneecap or any bones. Wow. Was that match? Thank you so much.
Don't stay too long. There may be aftershocks.
Yeah, there are some other dwarves down here. I think some rocks landed on someone, but the majority of us were able. Don't worry. The Overseer will arrange a rescue team later.
All right. Have your Overseer report.
Why does it hurt so much?
You passed out.
Oh, yeah. During the earthquake, I think I wasn't wearing my helmet and one hit me right on the head. I passed out after that. I've been working in these mines for years without a helmet. Who knew an earthquake? This reminds me, before the earthquake hit, I don't know if it was real or if... Oh, I'm still woozy.
Yeah, sit down for a bit. You should leave and head for safety as soon as you... Also, remember to protect your...
Got it. I'll...
Fortunately, there were a few... And the mine didn't collapse. Still, we'll call it temporary...
Yes. Losing 1 or 2 days isn't going to matter in the grand...
But the quaking was severe just now. And that dwarf said he heard a strange rumbling noise. Yes. If the tremors here were so strong, I have to go down and notify everyone in the South Thorin mines...
I'll come with you. I want to check out the underground. If anything's wrong, I'll help however I can. It doesn't always have to be money in business, murder. Besides, Celestials don't actually need money. If you go back to the Empire and ask, you'll find out that Baelran the Philanthropist is more famous.
More like Baelran the Gullible Squanderer. In fact, his daily life is wasteful and extravagant. He just earns more than he... But his random kindness does not make up for the fact that he's always on the loose. Well, he knows this, but does it? Yeah, so there's no point in trying to save him money. At least using his fortune to help others is something a Celestial would do.
I could do without the commentary. However, so no matter what happens, don't hesitate to ask me if I can provide you with anything you...
Thank you. Let's hurry below. We'll check...
You startled me!
There are no big issues, but we've temporarily stopped...
Stopping work just because of a few shakes?
We can't be careless. We respect the mine, and it'll take care of us.
All right, all right. Stop making that girl just said the same. You know, a good mine is always monitored.
I have to talk to Hyla about this later. All the miners need to be retrained.
Some tall girl in a goth outfit. We were chatting before the quake. Then I heard a loud noise. Then she said it was nothing and told me not to worry. She was as lively as they come. I've seen plenty of pointy-eared girls.
Was that girl from South...
Well, she ran up from below and then rushed back down.
What do you two think?
We just observe. You already have an answer, Baelran. There are better people to ask. The all-knowing Merlin, for one. No matter what you want to hear. As long as you ask Merlin, he will tell you.
All right, all right. I won't ask. With those rumbling sounds, this whole thing feels... Let's catch up and look around.
Oh no. Wait, no, this is perfect.
A pointy-eared girl showed up at the mine below and...
What? She's trying to say...
Not really. She was fine at first. All chatty and nice. All those booms and rumbles.
A girl who threw... What did she look like? What kind of bombs did...
We're not sure either. She's about...
She looks like those tall, pointy-eared... I don't remember how her nose was.
We weren't fighting. Someone said...
Her bombs were round and black, I guess. Oh, she was...
Most dwarves don't really tell tall folk apart. So...
Okay. Based on what we've heard, she's a young girl who throws... This may be more serious than I expected. We need...
All right, you two. Come with me. And oh, didn't you see her when you came up?
No, but I heard a lot...
If she's that skilled with bombs...
She uses bombs randomly underground and...
It's hard to say. But let's hurry, before she causes more damage.
far as you go.
What are you guys doing? That hurt, you know. Popping out of nowhere and starting a fight isn't polite, right, Boom Boom?
That's right! Who dares to stand in Lady Kulu's way? Who? How dare you sully Lady Kulu's name with your peasant lips? Wait, my lady! It's a mage! What's a mage doing?
So what if there's a mage? Grow a spine, Boom Boom. I'm the great in my... Hey, since you know our names already, it's rude not to tell us yours. What kind of name is that? You sound like someone's grandpa.
You little gremlin! How dare you speak?
Are you a familiar as well? You look cute.
What did you?
Outdated, out of fashion. Oh, I mean, come on. Who still uses cute little familiars nowadays? You think having cute familiars makes you young and cute? That's so last century. Right, Boom Boom?
That's right! Using bombs as familiars is... But let's leave, my lady. We don't have time to
I don't care who you are or what your name is.
Who invited you to this party, old man? Look at this dumb...
How I dress is
Of course, it's relevant. Don't you know that if you spend too much time with...
my lady? I think he's a celestial.
So what if he's a celestial? A bumpkin is a bumpkin no matter how much money...
Answer me! The explosions! Also my outfit...
A celestial, a mage, a hypogean, and a few familiars. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. I can't believe they're arguing about outfit. I'm surprised they're all getting on so well. Birds of a feather flock together.
Leave it to Elijah and Lila to get straight to the point at a time like this. Wait a minute. You just said a celestial. Are you saying she's a hypogean?
Do I not look like a hypogean? An old bag like you knows nothing. This is the latest fashion in the light bearer and...
Wait. Don't hypogeans usually use... Yes, this is common knowledge. Even Chippy knows that. And he also... Hypogeans don't really have an image to uphold. Burial was always shape-shifting. The only reason he stuck with that clown appearance was because he believed that it fit his twisted sense of humor. As for that red hypogean, he's even better at making people see what they want to see. His illusions felt like reality. Only Celestials and the Magister.
Oh, Chippy knows what's going on. What did you say? I just like the latest...
Is this some sort of rebellious teenage behavior among hypogeans? Or is it because you don't have enough...
Shut up! You're a bunch of jerks! Boom Boom, let's teach them a...
Oh, Lady Kulu is about to blow it.
Regardless of the explosion's size, its destructive power remains...
What? Stop using such big...
Forcing yourself to become a villain and trying to trigger a boss battle that you can't win?
What does that mean? Are you treating this like a scripted play?
You need anger to set off your bombs, huh? But even your anger... She seems all over the place, and weaker than Baelran.
Why do you two always have to involve... Young lady, your bombs may not be powerful. There's no point in us fighting. Why don't we sit down? Tell us, why have you been behaving this way?
I can't take this. I am a powerful hypogean. I am the ultimate dark... How dare you talk to me like I'm a child? It's time to show you what I can do.
Yes, Lady Kulu!
I just heard another explosion.
We're fine. It was that hypo...
Oh, so you've met Kulu, huh? She's become well known among our crew these past 2 days.
They like her?
Yeah, most of the pointy-eared tall folk are Kulu. She's honest, sharp, and actually asks questions when
she is...
Come to think of it, when everyone...
Kids that age are headaches. They're loud and rebellious.
But you look the same.
Yeah. And don't you know, when I was her age, I was messing around and accidentally drank some dragon egg essence. But you guys were getting along just fine.
Well, she told us she was good with explosions. Showed us we asked her to help blow open some blocked tunnels, but when we... As a result, half of the mountain fell off.
That sounds like an accident.
Yeah, you know. Everyone tried to reassure. She started saying things like, I'm very evil, and I did it on purpose.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, we know that. Compared to us, next to those dainty, pointy-eared maidens who gasp at a single curse. Anyway, there was some rubble and this fella hurt his leg. We need to rest here a bit before we can move on.
Once you're all healed up, the damage she caused was minimal. Most people were... The equipment wasn't damaged either. Just knocked over. She clearly avoided hitting people or critical gear. If she were just a kid, you'd call this mischief. But
maybe she's only holding back because she... In any case, our losses are still manageable for now.
she's not here either. Sorry, everyone. Can I leave the Hypogean to you? I don't have time to keep chasing. There's no real damage, but she's still left a mess. I need to repair and set up the equipment, and someone has to notify South Orin. Indris and Ravion need to be looped. A Hypogean showing up and these accidents happening on their land? I certainly hope so. Bailran.
Why? You said the damage was...
Yes, the impact was limited, but we can't take any chances. We need time to stop. This delay will likely affect our Orin metal delivery, and we may not hit...
I'm amenable to adjusting the terms. Let's start by extending the initial...
Actually, 2 weeks would be enough.
Well, I'm an investor. I believe in your potential. As for whether a few days of delay will affect anything. What's more, what happened here was caused by a Hypogean. That's looking back on what happened. I must say that the spirit and enthusiasm...
But with the Hypogeans still at large and causing problems...
Zany, your directness and strong sense of responsibility... I'm confident that this investment will be a great success. How about this? I'll extend the delivery period by 3 months. If you face any financial...
Thank you so much! You have my word that I'll have your order prepared as quickly as possible with no compromise.
Everyone, to uphold our contract and ensure Zany's success.
I'm a little curious, Bailran. Don't you think the terms you offered Zany are a bit too generous?
I do have my fair share of charitable work, but if being a considerate business partner and refraining from excessive
Yes, but that being said, most people would choose to walk away. You're not worried about the risks, and you don't care about profits.
Yes, well, Elijah and Lila. Still, I believe that in all things, moderation is key. It makes life easier, not just for... Well, among all the other Celestials what changed me was the brutality of the Divine War. Among us Celestials, the war left its mark. Some grew to hate the hype. I found myself utterly spent, both physically...
That explains why you're retired. So business and charity are just...
Yes, a little bit. I mostly just let things unfold naturally. Earning it. Once this is all settled, I'll likely return to my glamorous life. But as a Celestial, I have a responsibility to uphold. And besides, it's a reunion with our dear old Merlin. Why don't we team up again? Celebrate and pick up... Yes! I can't wait. Besides, no matter how you look at her. So let's not overthink this. We'll find her and resolve the issue.
Lila, isn't it a dereliction of duty for us? I guess. But compared to a Celestial who completely ignores Hypogeans...
Fine. I'm sorry, all right? I just think that since she poses no real threat and Merlin is with us, there's no need to worry too much about the enemy.
How dare you guys mock me? Who are you calling weak? And what do you mean, no real threat? You really think you can take me? I want to kill you all! You're dead. What do you mean, eavesdropping? Do I look like some mortal to you? I'm a powerful Hypogean. I'll never forgive anyone who snubs me, let alone people who spread this slander, Lady Kulu! Yes, slander! I've already written down all the things you were saying behind my back. It's time for me to get revenge! No! I'm not as trashy as you dweebs. I'm going to do evil, awful things to you. You'll suffer or...
Lady Kulu? Do you mean torturous?
I'm going to teach you all a lesson you'll...
Yes! Lady Kulu will make...
Just wait! I'm going to create the biggest bomb in the world!
Everything has finally calmed down. Kulu is not really good in a fight, but her bombs are really... It's not just fighting. She needs to work on her vocabulary. Even her She's like one of those kids who's always talking about death and gloomy things. They don't like to study, and all they think of... Also, she's not very calculating. She's got a temper. Yeah, actually, she acts like a normal
In a sense, what you... However, in another sense, because there was once a Hypogean of terrible might who let us show you the image of the Hypogean that once made the world tremble. Long, long ago, for various reasons, there was a terrible war. For other various reasons, Dura led the humans and Celestials against the Hypogeans. The brutality of this war was unparalleled. Countless powerful Hypogeans appeared in the world. Among them was a famous Hypogean who loved destruction. Some people called her the Tectonic Terror, or the Ashen Sunder. Many also called her the Mad Explosion Maniac, but her real name was Callusta. Madness ran in her blood. A tempest of fury always seconds from eruption. One wrong word, one stray glance, and the world would shatter in her wake. Her blasts cared nothing for targets. Not for timing, not for bystanders, not for sense. She was perpetually furious, causing explosions, until one day, her anger and madness reached an unprecedented level. Ha 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 ha. This time, the explosion will be glorious. This bomb's so massive, it won't just sink the continent. It'll crack the world like an egg. Ha 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 ha. Her madness surged beyond reason, and the bomb swelled with it, mirroring her spiral into chaos. In that moment, a Celestial descended. His wings were ablaze with radiance, and a colossal sword gleamed in his grasp. He had once reigned supreme over countless battlefields, His massive sword knew no equal, having cleaved through the bodies of numerous Hypogeans. He was known as the Dawnblade, and time and again, his radiant power rose up to counter Kulusta's reign of terror. That time, once again, he stepped forward and stood in the path of this horrible Hypogean. Oh, you again? You flappy little maggot. And just in time, too. Now I get to blow you up along with this dumb world. Yay! Ha 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 ha.
Your corruption ends now. You, wretched fiend, I shall strike you down here and deliver victory unto this world.
Wonderful. Your stupid little words just made me so much angrier. Say hello to the biggest, baddest bomb you've ever seen.
Kulusta triggered the bomb, and in the split second before detonation, the Celestial swung his colossal sword through the air.
The massive sword erupted in celestial brilliance, its sacred light engulfing both the bomb and Kulusta in a single radiant embrace.
No one truly witnessed what unfolded. All that was known was that after the brilliant light dimmed, Kulusta remained.
And in that moment, Dura manifested, and her divine will sealed the Hypogean away.
If that Celestial had not stopped Kulusta, the consequences would have been devastating.
And that's how the story ends. What did you think of the play?
See, Lila, I knew Merlin's tastes hadn't changed.
If everyone were as easy to please as him, life would be easy.
Didn't Kulu say that she just bought her clothes recently? Why does she look the same in your play?
To tell you the truth, in the past, she would have never thought of things like hairstyle and clothing.
Yes, in the past, she was more like an active bomb. And yes, we know. Her hairstyle and outfit didn't exist yet. But we
Oh, alright. So who was the Dawnblade? He sounded so cool and awesome. I mean, he had wings of light.
He was one of the few Celestials who ever gained a personal following among the people. Due to leading troops into countless battles, he was also revered by the soldiers of the realm.
After the Divine War, he became a revered symbol for many knightly orders. Strangely enough, over time, that image shifted. He became more of a symbol of wealth than valor.
Yes, well, don't mind him. After the war, most Celestials returned to their duties. The real question we have to ask is if Kulu is really Kulusta.
Yes. Perhaps it's indistinguishable to others, but even if Kulu's magical aura is weak, her energy...
But the Kulu who stands before us now...
Did she also lose her memory?
I get what you're thinking, Merlin. If everyone loses their memory, it might make you kind of normal.
But her situation is different from yours. She lost her memories during her evil period.
Let's try to explain it in simpler terms, Lila.
Yes. No one is better suited to tell this story than us.
Hypogeans are immortal beings, born from the deepest wellsprings of the world's desire, panic, and malice. They cannot truly die.
If they are hurt or injured, they will return to the depths to feed on the emotions they crave until their strength is restored.
But Kalusta's case was different. She was nearly obliterated in that battle, her body reduced to little more than dust.
And at the same time, Dura sealed her away, separating her from the darkness and evil of the world.
Hypogeans are born out of depravity and evil, and as such, they are always reborn because of the way the world is. But there's an order to this rebirth.
Her physical form and power will slowly recover with the passage of time.
and the weakening of the seal.
But her adult personality, madness incarnate, never had a chance to return.
And this time, after the seal was lifted, this diminished form of hers had a new consciousness.
So Kulu is really just a teenage girl, right? Considering how long it's been since Alusha lifted the seal, she could be even younger than a teenager.
You've always had a keen mind, Merlin. This Kulu shouldn't be more than 5 years old.
However, as you can see, she already has the intelligence and emotional depth of a...
Unless proven otherwise, we should assume her current consciousness and personality only came into being after the seal was lifted.
Then, after coming into the world, she was able to draw on the fear and anger here.
Let's just say the ecology of Hypogeans is different from what you imagine. By mortal standards, Callusta is already dead. Kulu is a newborn child who has nothing to do with her. However, for Hypogeans, the essence of desire and evil never wavers. Although Kulu is young and weak right now, she's still arrogant and easy to anger. If left unchecked, she'll eventually grow up to be no different than Callusta back then. Yes, Kulu represents Callusta's childhood. They are one and the same.
Although all the Hypogeans are evil, they're all different from each other.
Yes, Hypogeans are essentially madness, evil, and excess incarnate. Even if they're all Hypogeans, they'll still fight and consume each other. In the end, none of them can die. If you ask me, we're like colleagues, I guess. Each has their own position and rank, and we all maintain a veneer of politeness. Some of us don't even know each other. Even if we do know each other, some of us may not get along. But at most, we have minor disputes. Not like the insane infighting that occurs between Hypogeans.
You're wrong. Lila and I never have disputes.
Elijah and I are stars from the cosmos. Everything we see in the world is drama to us.
We enjoy the drama. We enjoy the view.
We let misplaced characters return to their former positions.
I didn't know Elijah or Lila before, but after I retired, they suddenly appeared. And speaking of this, with your tracking abilities, we can find Kulu in no—
His request does make—
All right. As we move forward, we'll guide you like the stars.
Chippy forgot to ask Bailran if he knew the dawn. I see that look in your eyes, Chippy. I guess any knight would fall for a tale of a lone swordsman cutting down thousands of enemies. Of course! It's an amazing story! But what Chippy wanted to say was that if he knew that Celestial personally, he could just ask him to come deal with Kulu. Wouldn't that be great? She's his archenemy after all. If he comes, then we'll win easily. You finally had a good idea, Chippy. Let's ask Bailran later. Come on.
Ну, забавно, но она сама себя почти загнала в ловушку.
Are you done causing trouble? Do you have any idea?
So what? I'm a Hypogean. I'm going to blow everything up so you numbskulls.
Indeed. This was—
Did I ask you to hold back? And stop mentioning my full name. Boom boom. It's time to teach them a lesson.
Victory looks good on me.
A person who talks big, but isn't. What would you call someone like that, Lila?
Нимфетка.
Arrogant and foolish.
You two little whelps need to shut up. Don't judge or forget it. I'm not angry.
Причем готическая.
Kulu has planted invincible bomb. The battle we
Это
just
уж нет.
had was her delay.
That's right. Just wait and see.
Yes, Lady Kulu.
First, you're just trying to delay. Second, who talks like that? We don't have time to nitpick, Chippy. Let's search, and after all, we're underground. If she really managed to make a
Запись на
bomb like
6
that,
часов,
even you
господи.
No. Yes, everything is going.
Да, я, наверное, такой старикашка.
Yay! We did this little, but yes, found my almighty.
Look at her. She's putting on an act. So where is the big one she's so proud of?
Hey, how's it going over there? That's great. For all the things that she's done, there has to be a punishment. The kid doesn't have any bad intentions.
Stop talking nonsense! These aren't also all my intentions are bad. I'm evil.
Oh, wait a minute. Here, so, the miner said Kulu is really amazing. Of 1 or 2 small explosions and a new tunnel is made. Her bombs are always safe and efficient. Yes, they told me that anytime Kulu throws a tantrum, we should praise her like this.
At least those miners know how great Lady. Yes, Lady Calusta is the most. Although she is weak right now, her grasp, her greatness will never be overshadowed by the other Hypogeans. And I will always be loyal to Lady Calusta. We are partners, she and I. Our
Oh, shut up!
Lady Kulu, what's wrong?
You know my name is Kulu. You don't listen, and you aren't loyal at all. You're not my friend. Go find your amazing Lady Calusta.
That's not what I meant, Lady Kulu.
She must be really riled up. She broke through her.
Make sure you have your eyes open, you butt weasels. I am Kulu. Face my bombs and wait.
What's going on? Halthor's beard. Everything's shaking again. Oh, please, Halthor. Don't let that little scamp. That's the deepest part of the caverns down here. It's where all.
Don't underestimate Lady Kulu. When she's really angry, not only will the volcano erupt, but the geolay lines around.
Yes! It will be a
She's becoming more like Calusta by the. Sadie, we need to organize an evacuation of.
Understood. I'll contact Indris and the others right away. I'll leave her to.
Yes, Magister.
Run away, weaklings. You can escape this time, but I'll ride the.
My lady, we might be immune to explosions.
What do you mean?
It means that the falling rocks, the lava from.
Explosions in enclosed spaces are very dangerous, my lady. Remember the.
Of course I don't remember! I'm Kulu, not Calusta! Did you forget that?
Definitely true to form. A violent and wonderful. All of Asperia could be shattered because of.
Stop making sarcastic remarks! If Lady Kulu gets angrier.
I never wanted to blow this place up! I brought you all here because I thought there were no miners here!
Without knowing anything, she instinctively chose a place with the greatest explosive power.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry, Boo-Boo! I'm so weak!
No! Lady Kulu is the greatest Hypogean in the world! It's about to explode!
I'm sorry for how I treated you, Boom Boom.
Wait! Do you have a plan?
I may not be smart, but as long as you tell me what to do, I'll definitely... That's not going to work. It's not that I don't want to.
Magister, Lady Kulu can only control the bombs she creates, and trigger but she can't control any of the after effects of an explosion.
There's nothing to control.
I see! Kulu, your familiar has the ability to devour anything and. Let's think boldly now. If your familiar swallows the lava lake, then it can turn. You can't control volcanic eruptions or earthquakes, But if you convert all of this...
That sounds possible. It's just rocks and lava.
I can try, but if I swallow all this lava, I'm not...
It's okay. I know you're telling the truth.
No, you should be mad. Your power comes from your rage. Kulu, if you want to surpass Kalusta and become the greatest bombastic Hypogean in her final moments, the bomb Kalusta held was no stronger than this.
Okay, I'll try my best. But I'm doing it not to surpass Kalusta.
Merlin, I'll leave protecting everyone to you. You need to cast a magical barrier to block the rubble and the lava that will fly.
Let's go, Boom Boom. Time to
Yes, Lady Kulu! Let all witness the most...
Okay, that's it. Lift the bomb away from the geo...
No! I can't do it anymore!
I can't hold on anymore!
It hasn't even been a minute! What happened to the violent...
I'm sorry?
Stop crying and get angry! Did it...
Stop yelling at Lady Kulu! The more you yell at her, the more she'll cry!
No! Hold on, Boom Boom! Explosions in the air make me feel uncomfortable. Almost!
It's futile. A celestial who just yells at a Hypogean. It's really futile. A Hypogean who needs... However, these misplaced characters are very interesting. This misplaced performance is definitely a celestial who doesn't act like a celestial, and a Hypogean who doesn't... If they're so in sync, why not join forces?
What do you mean, join forces?
You know the answer, Baelran. Once upon a time, because the bomb was cleaved and shattered before it exploded. If an explosion occurs somewhere far from the geo-ley lines, it might still trigger an earthquake. If history can repeat itself, and the bomb is sliced once again by a hole...
No way! That's not Lady Kalusta's bomb! That time could have exploded if she wanted. Do you know why that bomb was split, but didn't explode?
It's because the sword cleaved into Kalusta herself. If a bomb isn't linked to its creator, it won't detonate right away.
Yes! But you cannot...
Enough, Boom Boom! Whoever's at fault needs... I caused this mess. So I can't hold on anymore.
You're even crazier than... Merlin, maintain the barrier. The impact will be very powerful. Then, leave everything to me.
Настолько долго.
The previous earthquake was so... Dangerous was shaken to his core. He said it was very lucky that the curse had been lifted. Otherwise, the losses would have been huge.
I apologize that I couldn't stop the Hypogean in time. I've already reviewed all the reports from South Thorin. In order to recover and rebuild as quickly as possible, I'll consolidate...
According to Evie, I'm supposed to decline your help at first and accept it later. I can only express my deepest gratitude on behalf of Brimstone Village and the people of... Your investment and purchase orders will bring new opportunities and long-term success. I'll accept your kindness with gratitude. Thank you very much, Baelran. You...
Don't waste your breath. He's swimming in gold and too dumb to spend it right. Just take it and go. Didn't expect it, huh? I've been promoted to Chief Explosive Expert on the... Now wherever I go, mortals will worship me. Of course it's true. And Boom Boom is now my fuse sergeant, secretary, and assistant. He's down below working right now.
Kulu and Boom Boom have provided excellent help of late. Kulu is great at finding spots for explosives during mining operations. And the number of explosive injuries has plummeted, while our and ever since Kulu joined the team, the tunnels have been filled with more laughter.
It's not a big deal. Think of it as a gift from your favorite mighty Hypogean lady. Anyway, I caused the earthquake and you all kept my secret. This is my way of repaying everyone.
Don't think you can do whatever you want, Hypogean. Elijah and I will watch your every step. And
Chippy doesn't know what happened down there. But Magister, are you planning to seal her away?
we acknowledge that there are some risks. But after talking with Merlin, we reached a unified decision.
Я еще ни о чем с вами не говорил.
As we've previously mentioned, Hypogeans cannot die. But on the other hand, Hypogeans who have not matured they will be unable to control their basic abilities and waver in their pursuit of evil. Their anger and madness aren't fleeting. They stem from their struggle with human choices. You already understand what we want to say. Instead of sealing her away and letting her grow gradually in her slumber, we let her stay grounded in this world, never reaching her final form, but remaining just as she is now. Using mortal praise to make sure she forgets her anger. Complimenting her mortal achievements to make her forget her. Using worldly friendships to ensure she stays sane. And tempt her with worldly pleasures so she grows to love the world. Yes, a soft seal of sorts. A first for us, but perhaps extremely effective for Hypogeans that can't be. In order to prevent her from maturing, Elijah and I will temporarily shadow her. A first line of defense. Having misplaced characters even more misplaced is what we seek to do. We prefer observing a Hypogean who went down the wrong path than making...
True, but is this really sustainable? She nearly turned into...
We'll make sure she won't mature too quick. If we can't control her, we'll notify you and Merlin right...
What are you guys doing? Are you talking behind my back again?
We were praising you, Kulu. You're so talented when it comes to explosions. Yes, you deserve all the compliments in the world. Hey, aside from my...
Construction? You're talking to the right girl. I bought this outfit with the money I earned. Also, some mages wanted me to destroy their labs, and I lent them a hand. Didn't you two say you wanted to supervise my every move? Well, witness what good I've done.
I'm still worried, but let's leave it at that. I just hope they won't need my help one day. I guess I'm coming out of retirement. The Hypogeans have reappeared, and to be honest, I chose to retire before because Dino suggested that I take a break. Sure, I enjoy business and philanthropy. It's not like his love for banquets and art, or Kulu's passion for explosions that she can totally immerse herself in. Yes, keep that a secret. If Dino found out, he'd be furious. Now that I think about it, the reason you chose not to seal Kulu completely away is probably because I'm the... Does that mean I'm going soft? Am I failing my duties? That's why I plan to embark on a journey to fulfill my duties. And maybe find my... I know Kulu likes showing off hurt. Well, keep up the good work, Magister Merlin. Your Dura's chosen, after all.
Bailround seems like a different person from when we first met. Although his voice... Oh, he is a Celestial. Wait! Magister, what? He's the Celestial with a giant sword who stood against thousands of armies? Chippy didn't get a happy ending. You should have told me earlier.
Он решил все побочки показать за 6 часов, плюс два эпилога, блин, каких-то сюжетных было. Ладно, наконец-то можно поспать.